So today I want to clear up a huge myth, or at least I think it's a myth. People say that if you overmix pancake batter, it's going to make it really flat, not fluffy at all. They say that you want to leave lumps in and it's going to make it much more fluffier and better. I call BS on that. I've always just mixed my batter as much as I needed to because I don't like eating little floury lumps in my pancake mix. So today I'm gonna do a scientific experiment. I'm gonna do one that's mixed very lightly and very lumpy. Second one's gonna be me mixing my pancakes normally like I do, which is just kind of like just enough. And the third one, I'm gonna mix it up like a lot more. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna get straight into it. Usually I don't do ratios, but for this, it's gonna be kind of important. So I'm gonna go half cup of water. And this one, I'm gonna mix up like normal. I generally like my batter like pretty smooth, but about a minute has passed. So I'm gonna take a look. So we're gonna cook that, and then I'm gonna mix up a couple other ones with like the same consistency, and we'll see if it's any different. Flip, get under there. Oh, look at that. That's pretty thick looking. Let's start the next one. The first one I mixed for 60 seconds. I guess I'm gonna shoot for like 15-20 seconds, just enough to get it like mixed, at least a little bit. Boom, 15 seconds. Now, I can already tell this one's a little bit more lumpy. You know, it does look a little bit thicker. I might have just changed my mind on this. I'm not gonna lie, this one does look a little bit thicker, but maybe that could just be in my head. And this one, it's kind of the same deal. It's kind of like bigger in that one spot, but all in all, they're pretty much the same looking at them. Okay, so this one's gonna be the heavy mixer. The mix that's supposed to make your pancakes flat and not good. Let's go. 2 minutes passed, my forearm's burning. I don't think anyone's gonna get to this point of mixing pancake batter to even overmix it. Okay, that's 3.5 minutes. No one's mixed the goddamn pancake mix that long. We'll see if there's any noticeable difference between. So those two look pretty much the same, mixing for 15 seconds versus mixing for a minute. But that's not the argument here. We're looking at this one is gonna make your pancakes flatter. You can see it's quite a bit more runny. So maybe the gluten and stuff is beaten out of it, like they say. Maybe I could be wrong, but I've never had a problem with overmixing before, so let's see. Okay, off the bat, I cannot lie. It's looking quite a bit thinner. This one is the pancake that should be the thinnest because it was overmixed, but really looking at it, I could see it being a little bit thinner than the other ones, but I mean, it's not really too far off from the 15-second or the 1 minute. Stacking them up side by side, you can definitely tell that the one that was overmixed is in fact smaller. So it turns out it's true. You can overmix your pancake batter. I overmixed this one and it is very thin. Taking a look at it inside, it's still really good. No one's gonna complain about their pancake being like not fluffy or anything. Like this still tastes amazing. Actually, it looks like really spongy on the inside. This is a 15-seconder. Oh yeah. Because you can tell how it's like more airy. You're not getting the sponginess that you get from the other one. You can definitely tell. Mixing it like this, it's kind of like it's spongy, like not really the best taste, but this is like just fluffy and like overall good. And this is the 1 minute. As you can see, pretty much like the 15-second. Pretty much the same. So let's try it too. The thinnest one, I would say, definitely does not taste as good. I thought I would see more like little flour pockets, because sometimes you get those if you don't mix it good enough. I'm sure you might taste it if you really paid attention to how the pancake tasted. But just off of like a bite and with syrup, whatever, you probably wouldn't notice one of those little, so it's really not anything to worry about. As far as a conclusion, I did one at 15 seconds, one at 60 seconds, and one at 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes isn't practical, first of all. Your forearm's gonna be super tired, and it's just, there's no reason to do that. And 15 seconds, that's a little quick. It's really all you need. All you really need is to get the batter mixed in. But sometimes you just wanna make sure you don't have any huge lumps, so you go a little bit longer. So even if you're mixing, you know, like a minute and a half, your pancakes are gonna be fine. You're not gonna notice anything. If you mix till all the lumps are gone, then your pancakes are gonna be fine. It's gonna take you less than a minute anyway, and then you don't have to worry about any little flour pockets when you're eating. Most people aren't going to overmix their pancake batter. When people say it's okay to have some lumps, yeah, it's okay to have lumps, but it's also okay to not have lumps. You can mix all those little lumps out and still have just as good of a pancake. Don't stress about having some lumps in your pancakes. If they're really big, get them out. But if you don't like lumps in your pancakes because you don't want to take that chance, then I would say just go for it. Mix that thing up. It's not going to make a huge difference. So anyway, that's the science experiment of the day. I hope we all learned something. I did. You can overmix pancake batter, but who in the hell is going to do that? So thanks for watching and doing pancake science with me.